I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call this meeting, West Branch City Council to order. Roll call, please.
Crowner.
Here.
Raleigh.
Here.
Stewart. Here. Lees.
Here.
West.
Here.
Okay, we need to perfect and approve the agenda.
So moved.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Raleigh.
Aye.
Stewart.
Aye.
Lees.
Aye.
West.
Aye.
Crowner.
Aye.
Motion carried. Consent agenda.
Motion to approve is presented.
Support.
Motion with support to approve consent agenda items 1 through 8, which are the minutes of the regular city council meeting on March 6, 2013. Approve a taxi service renewal for A to C taxi and delivery service. Approve finance officer Sattler's attendance at the spring IMFOA conference. Approve a payment to Bauer Build. Approve a payment to Burlington Municipal Waterworks. Approve a payment to City of Burlington. Approve a payment to Des Moines County Regional Waste Commission. And approve the claims as presented in the amount of $223,274.23. That breaks down the general fund, $51,367.96. Road use, $11,004.50. LMI set aside, $102,405. Water, $36,018.30. The Beaverdale escrow, 1975. Westwood Hills escrow, 1975, Woodsman escrow, 1975, sewer, $15,863.75, risk management, self-insurance, $4,645.99, flex account, $1,712.52, agency fund, $177.55, and 4th of July celebration of $19.41. Any discussion? Roll call.
Stewart. Aye. Lees.
Aye.
West.
Aye.
Crowner.
Aye.
Raleigh.
Aye.
Motion carried. Committee reports. Finance. Rod, you got anything going?
Not really. I was wanting to ask Mike about one thing off that claims list. I didn't want to pull it off there or anything. Down towards the bottom of there, there's a, or maybe Leslie knows, it says West Burlington firefighters FF donation, $299.70.
Most of the firefighters volunteered, they do contribute back 7% of their salary to the Firefighters Association. That gets run through payroll, so it's, with the new system, it's thrown in on the claims list. And it goes through payroll, then it hits accounts payable. It's kind of like the Illinois the Iowa withholding and all that goes through there. It's a deduction to keep it on employees' paycheck.
Okay. I hadn't noticed seeing that before, and
With the new systems.
okay. All right, thanks. Other than that, I don't have anything new for finance, sir.
Anybody have anything for finance? All right. Streets. Rick?
No, I don't have anything, and, oh, Randy is here. And Randy may have something here.
The only thing I have is we've been doing a little patching the last couple of weeks. The streets are pretty well taken care of. Gonna wait till it warms up and dries up, and then we'll start in on the alleys. And we're gonna wait till after this weekend to see if we get the snow they're talking about, and then we'll probably be done with put our snow removal equipment away. So that's all I have.
I would make one quick comment that a little patching would be a slight understatement. You've been doing a lot of patching. And I did have one businessman, Mr. Steve Ritter, down at Ritter's, comment about what a good job you did on Broadway Street, just so that you know.
Pass that along.
Okay, just so that you know.
Thanks.
Anybody else have anything for streets? Public safety.
I don't have anything.
I got a few things. The police department just finished up filing for the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau grant for the 2013-2014 year. We kind of average 4 employees working overtime for 190 hours for strictly traffic enforcement. We also applied for equipment in that grant for 1 radar unit to replace an aging radar unit that we have. I'd also like to extend my thanks and the department's thanks to the Iowa State Penitentiary for the use of their K-9 program. Last Thursday, Iowa State Penitentiary sent 2 K-9 units and their handlers to assist West Burlington Police Department in a locker check at the West Burlington Junior-Senior High School. This is the second search this year, and I was happy to report that we found no illegal drugs were discovered on the school grounds and both of the surprise searches. Right now, Sergeant Ryan, Officer Covert, and I are currently down at the auditorium taking ALICE training. ALICE is a training to fight against an active shooter. First responders are the people that are there at the active shooters. And I'm happy to report that the West Burlington school system has went through the same training that we have, and today Southeastern Community College is there. So hopefully we'll all get together and come up with a good program for our schools and our businesses. And lastly, I'd like to invite the council, the mayor, and the citizens of West Burlington to DARE graduation on Tuesday, March 26th at 2:30 p.m. held at the West Burlington Elementary School. This is Officer Covert's first DARE graduation, and he's done a wonderful job teaching and keeping our students safe. Any questions?
Chief, would those dogs detect residue if there was odor on the kids' jackets, that sort of thing, or?
It will detect some residue, correct.
But
Even
they
that
didn't-
light.
They didn't, nothing.
The first time there was absolutely nothing. The dogs did hit on one, but ended up being nothing on the second search.
You think there's less pot being smoked, or that they're just not bringing it into the schools?
I think they're keeping off school grounds. I think with the surprise searches that we've set up, the kids all know we're there, so they have no idea what time we're coming or where. I'd just like to commend the school for letting us help and trying to keep drugs off the school grounds.
Well, it's a whole lot tougher to get in and out of that school, those schools, than it was just a couple of short years ago, too. That's good.
Now, that's an amazing fact with what you hear. You would suspect, if you just read the paper or listened to the news, that you would have found something.
Yeah, well,
So that's great. I mean, that's a wonderful thing.
I mean, we have found some in past
know.
years, but
That's a wonderful
this is
thing.
great that this program is there, and it's great that the penitentiary allows 2 of their officers and 2 of their canines come up to assist. Also, I would like to also thank Des Moines County Sheriff's Department sent their SO, and Southeast Iowa Narcotics Task Force had 2 people there also helping. So,
Okay.
I wonder if, you can't go in the parking lot, probably.
yes, we do search the vehicles in the parking lot too, and there was absolutely no indications there by the dogs that there was.
Wow.
They don't hit on just regular cigarette smoke, do they?
No.
There'll probably be a
Tobacco.
few of them out there.
There.
Anything else for Chief? Mike?
Under Buildings, Klein Center passed their federal and city inspection. They did get a certification of occupancy, and I think they're starting to move their patients in today. I'm also working with a contractor on MediaCom's new location for their site. They've been looking since the fire last spring, and we're working on code requirements, and we should have a building permit request anytime. On the fire side, the SCBA testing, the bids will come to the council on April the 3rd. The testing is set for June the 3rd. And the pump test is being scheduled now for the 2 pumpers in the truck. We are having maintenance issues with the ball valves on engine 2 and 3. We have new kits ordered, and they have to be installed prior to the testing. The testing will be done in May, which includes the oil changes to the pumps and any pump adjustments as needed, and the pump test itself. That's all I've got.
We have anything for the chiefs? Oldies, Carol?
I don't have anything. Rainey?
Just a couple things. Next week, we're gonna try to disconnect the water and sewer at the new Public Works facility site, and I've been talking to Dave Stocklawson more and more all the time. I think we're looking at possibly our next meeting to look at the updated plans to be on April 4th. Everything's moving along smoothly on that, and staff is working very closely with them to try to make sure that we come out with the best building that we can get.
What else for utilities? Sanitation.
I don't have anything. Randy?
We did a pressure test at the West Lift Station last week. We've got all our pumps back now. The air release valve has been ordered, and probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks, they'll be installing that at the West Lift Station, and then hopefully we can close that project out after that.
How about spring cleanup? You thought about that?
Kelly and I talked about that a little bit, and we're probably going to do it sometime in May. We haven't nailed down a date yet, but it'll be probably the first couple weeks of May.
I actually had somebody ask me, so.
Okay. Other staff report. Kelly, got anything going on?
No.
Leslie? Besides coming in on your vacation? Okay, this time I'll open the floor up to anyone wishing to address council on matters that are not on the agenda tonight. Please come forward. There's nobody rising. We'll go to new business. Item number 1 is to consider upgrade to the traffic lights at Gear and Agency. Let's see, looking at changing those from the regular loop system to a camera system, and Randy's got some prices there. An estimated cost of about $35,092.
We've had really good luck with the cameras at Mount Pleasant Gear. It'll actually be a savings for us, especially in the long run by going with the cameras. We'll do away with the loops. We've already had a couple loops fail on Agency, and there's so many loops in that intersection that I see a lot of problems in the future. The main reason we've decided, I've talked to Jim Connor and I've talked to Dick Palmer, by updating the controller, we should be able to go with the flashing yellow light on the left turn lanes. I don't know if you folks have ever seen that, but a lot of cities are going to that. On the left turn lane, when it goes from the green arrow, there's a yellow will start to flash to let you know that you're about to lose the green, and I think it'll be an advantage. I mean, the whole system, if we're going to go this far, I think we should just update the whole intersection so we don't have to do anything with it for quite some time.
And then that would go to a green round after the flashing?
It'll still go to the round.
Okay,
But the yellow will flash
It's
to let you
indicating
know that you're going to lose the arrow.
okay,
We're not going to do that right now, but we'll have that capability.
that's good. Where's the money coming from?
We have enough left over in that GO bond. We've got about $47,000 in that GO bond.
Okay.
Those cameras might serve a double effort. They won't know if it's for changing signals or if it's going through that red light.
Yes.
I see Kara do it every
I
so
was
often.
just going to make that perfectly
be saying
clear,
that.
that these were not cameras
Not traffic.
that worried
I
about
know.
speeding or running lights.
Those cameras kind of look the same, so
Okay,
it just
Rod,
might
we'll tell
serve
everybody
double
that.
purpose.
Because that's the next thing we'd hear.
Probably.
We need a motion on this, Mayor?
Yeah.
Motion to
Please.
approve.
Yeah, I would make that motion.
I think Rod,
Rod
you make
just
the
did.
motion? Rod made the motion, I'll second it.
Second.
Okay, motion with support. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Lees,
Aye.
West.
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Stewart.
Aye.
Carried. Item number 2 is consider payment French Reniker for engineering services at the middle school, $975.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
West,
Aye.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Stewart. Aye. Lees.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 3 is to consider Officer Angela Boner's resignation from the police department. Angela's been serving the police department for about the last 15 years, and we appreciate your service.
We're gonna miss you.
Yeah, you can
Step up.
step up, sit down, have a chair, relax.
Mayor Council, West Burlington council members, City Administrator Gifford, who's not here, and Chief Newberry. It is with a very heavy heart and great sadness that effective immediately, I'm resigning from the West Burlington Police Department due to medical issue. It's been a great honor to serve the citizens of West Burlington for the past 14 and a half years. Throughout my career, I have strived to treat everyone with the utmost respect and to represent the city of West Burlington positively and to perform each task to the best of my ability. I have seen our citizens at some of the worst times in their lives. I hope I was able to provide them with a sense of safety, security, and compassion during these times. I've also met with many people which I never thought our paths would cross. Without those meetings, I would not be the person I am today. I received an education about life that most people will never get to experience. I am grateful for each person that has impacted my career and life. I'd like to commend the police department for leading the way in the technical age of policing in our area. The equipment we use daily has improved drastically and ensures the officers accessibility to vital information that has made the job not only safer but very beneficial in conducting investigations and daily tasks. I hope this is something that continues in the future. The citizens of West Burlington should be proud of the great team of police officers they have working for them to ensure their safety. It has been an honor to serve with each and every person over the past years. Not just the officers, but all of the West Burlington city employees, West Burlington Police Department, Des Moines County Sheriff's Office, Des Moines County Correctional Center, Department of Public Safety, and multiple federal agencies. I would say one of my greatest achievements in my career was to serve as a board member on the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy Council for 11 years and to represent the West Burlington Police Department and municipalities of 50,000 citizens. I gained a vast knowledge about many aspects of law enforcement beyond the everyday duties of a patrol officer. I would like to specifically thank Chief Newberry for all his guidance throughout my career and the things he taught me about being a police officer. I'm grateful I have you. I'm grateful I had you for my mentor during my tenure with the department. I wish all the officers a safe and successful career. I hope the next officers to follow me realize how lucky they are to work for such a great city and police department. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Angela.
Don't take off. I got something I want to give you. Chief gave me these right before the meeting, and I want to present them to you, which are just, it's not very much right now, but I know he's got a couple of other things that he's going to give you. But it's a retired police officer badge, a couple of them.
Thank you very much.
That, I don't know what'll buy you, a cup of coffee maybe.
A donut.
It's government work.
I'll shake your hand. Thank you very much for all your service.
Thank you.
Hope you leave a copy of that letter in the squad room.
Angela, thank you, dear. I got a lot of good stuff. Your rookie years, remember?
I
That's the video that's next, isn't it?
It's a tape. There is a tape of her first chase.
Actually, you're not retired yet because nobody's made a motion to approve this.
Maybe you read it too soon. I make a motion to accept Angela's resignation with heavy heart.
Second the motion.
A motion with support. Is there any other discussion? Roll call.
Crowner,
Aye.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Stewart. Aye. Lees.
Aye.
West.
Aye. Motion carried. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Angela.
It's a tough profession to be in, especially
Can I get a
no
copy
matter
of
if it's
that?
a big city or a small city. Item number 4 is to consider authorizing the police chief to start the process of hiring a police officer.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion with support. Any discussion? Roll call.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Stewart. Aye. Lees.
Aye.
West.
Aye.
Crowner.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
Item number 5 is to discuss options for selling lots in the middle school subdivision. Specifically, Dan's memo here is talking about the LMI lot. We've got a few options there. First, I want to, let's set a date for the 3 other ones and see what happens, what falls out. I think we're pretty much got everything ready to go with those. Just waiting on
I
some.
don't think Kelly assured me of that. When I spoke to Kelly earlier today, I'm not
Well,
sure she was assured of that.
well, I feel that way because that's what I hear from our city attorney last time we sat down
Okay,
there.
well, yeah,
It won't
I know.
take long, it won't take long.
The only thing Mr. Mayor, the only thing I said to Kelly is we ought to allow like a month in there. From the day we say we're gonna sell them to the day we sell them, ought to be
Oh, yeah.
roughly a month. And other than that, I don't care. You know, I think they need to be advertised for roughly a month so people can prepare and think about what they need to do and round up their 15 or 20% down, whatever Mitch decides we want, or we decide we want, or whatever.
So is May 1st too early of a date?
No, I don't think it is, but, I mean, that gives Kelly another week and 2 and still a month to advertise them, you know.
I mean, we're getting, once you get into
Yeah.
May, you're starting getting into
Yeah,
the
into
No, we
building
need to do it
season.
as soon as we
Building
can. I
season.
just, like I said, I visited with Kelly earlier today, and I wasn't sure.
Well, Mayor, we'll be having a council meeting May 1st. Should we
May
do
1st
it
or Wednesday?
the day before, the day after for any reason?
On what?
Selling the lots?
No, just
No, that's to start oh no, just,
if we promote April
And sell them?
and sell them
May
in May.
Yeah, but
Some-
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
May
council meeting's what, like?
May 1st.
I thought
yeah,
it was,
it's a Wednesday.
is it a Wednesday?
Yep, I just
Okay.
looked.
So would we want to sell the lots the day before or the day after the council meeting? Or the day of the council meeting?
We can,
Before?
It may take a while.
Yeah.
I mean, it could take a little while to do everything. I don't,
And we were talking about if we do it, we're doing it here, are we doing?
I don't know if that's what Mitch
yeah, have
decided or
we-
not. It seemed to me it'd be just as easy to do it here and have Mitch and the paperwork all right here where you got a copy machine and everything you need, and
yeah, he's
Kelly would have-
open to that.
yeah,
That's-
Kelly would have all the stamps and anything
We
she
might
would
have to
need.
talk to him. to
Well,
see
how
what
about
she
doing
thinks
it,
available.
the meeting before the
The first,
second meeting in May then?
the win,
The 8th?
Give it more time, or you can do it on May 1st and approve it the following meeting.
we might need to check with Mitch to make sure he's available.
We have a meeting May 1st.
May
Yeah.
1st and the 15th.
Okay. So that would be like a great time for us to put in our last plug and advertisement for it. And I'd say the first day Mitch is free after that, he ought to just be here and do it.
There you go.
I don't think it needs to be a
No, not.
date or day specific. I mean, you know, there's auctions every day of the week, so. I think any
Like you
day
say-
after that,
Say, sell between the 1st and the 15th.
yeah.
There you go.
And whatever fits his
Whatever
schedule.
that-
We can plug it that last time on May 1st at our council meeting, to remind people that, hey, by that time, we should have a date from Mitch and say, now don't forget, we're gonna sell those lots on the 3rd or the 5th or the whatever. Because that's the biggest deal, is just getting the word out that we really are going to do this and we are moving ahead and they are available and you need to come this day prepared to buy them. Bring your checkbook.
Sounds fair.
Agreeable?
Yep.
Now, the second issue, the one with the LMI, the low to moderate income lot. You can tell from Dan's memo, 5 different options there. Which one you guys like the most? I think we need to work that thing out tonight.
So, and I know when he did this, that he hadn't heard back from Sarah yet,
No, we
but
haven't.
we still haven't heard anything?
Well, she has, last I talked with her Monday, and nobody's been responding from the state.
Yeah.
She just sent me an email today and said she still had not heard.
Okay.
But she has 2 other ones that are in the system that haven't started yet. So she's gotta get extensions for those.
When I talked to Mr. Gifford about it yesterday, it didn't seem to be any more clear than it was
When
a
we,
couple weeks ago,
when we talked about it
quite
before.
honestly.
But with the information that we have now, number 2 on here is my preferred.
Me too.
Me
Me too. It's just the easiest. Just have Mitch put it in the contract.
To auction the lot with the stipulation.
Yeah.
In the real estate contract that the house and the lot must sell for
Right.
150,000 or less.
Yep. I think that's just as easy. That way they all 4 sell basically the same way. The one just has an extra stipulation that, if a contractor buys it, he can't put up a Taj Mahal. Which nobody's gonna do there
Yep.
anyway.
And Mayor, we don't want to do this the same day just because we don't know enough, right? Is that what your thinking is right now?
I think I think they can all be auctioned off at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Yeah, we do them
We
all
have
at
it
the
all
same time.
together.
Just that when we advertise this in the next 4 weeks, is that one lot is gonna have
Okay.
this stipulation on
Okay.
it.
And that's what Kelly was worried about, I know today when I spoke with her, is getting the details, because the minute you tell the public, we're gonna sell those lots May 5th, they're gonna be calling up here wanting,
Right.
well, how's that work, and what do I gotta do, and how much money I gotta have, and, So I think that's her concern, and I understand that. She needs to have all the i's and t's dotted and crossed, and,
Well, that sentence right there should say it all to anybody that's inquiring.
yeah.
Okay, now that you mentioned down payment, what are you expecting, 10%, 20%? Standard?
Is that,
I would think 10 to 20. Typical house auctions, you get 10, 15, 20, depending on, you're gonna be talking lots that are selling $15,000 to $30,000, so 10% is only $1,500. That's not real binding there. People could walk away from that fairly easy, where if you do 15 or 20, it makes it a little more secure, I think, maybe. I don't think it matters, but
30 days,
30 days, though, to close roughly,
Close.
on or about, typical auction language, on or about 30 days, they'll have to have the rest of it.
what happens if you get somebody in there that wants just flat out bids and then can't get the financing?
Well, you should have.
Well, then you're gonna
plenty-
keep their 15 or
That's-
20%
that's
down.
what I wanna-
That-
that's
Which
what
is,
I
which is
get
the
at.
reason you want that to be stiff enough
Yeah.
to bring only serious people in here bidding on it,
Yeah.
That's the reason you don't do it and say, hey, write me a check for $500 and I'll hold it for you. You don't do that, because then you're back to having to advertise a lot again and stuff, so.
It's like earnest money.
So I don't care what number you pick.
pick 15 then.
15's fine. Yeah, 15's fine with me.
30 on or about, that'll take care of weekends.
Yep.
Then the other thing I want to get clear tonight is which one of those lots is the LMI lot? And I don't know if we actually ever numbered them, 1, 2, 3, 4, did we?
Yeah,
Kelly
they're-
did somehow or
They're
another.
numbered. Steve numbered them 1, being closest to Houston.
Okay, so the furthest south lot is
Not
1.
to Houston, I'm
No.
sorry, to Mount
Is-
Pleasant. To Mount
One
They
Pleasant.
is-
started this way.
They
One is
started,
Start
on
here
the
with
north.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
4 has a tree.
Sorry.
Working your way up.
No,
we talked about
one has a tree.
lot 2.
1 has a tree? Well, that'd be closest to Mount Pleasant.
That'll be 2, 2 has the tree.
2 has
Two
a
has a
tree, but
tree?
it's not going down.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
It'll be
Oh,
gone
it is.
before that.
Tree on lot 2 is gonna be gone.
It's not good?
So
It's
no
not a
trees.
good tree?
Somebody's driveway might wanna end up right in the middle.
Oh.
Randy made that power decision this week.
I saw the guys getting rid of the old driveways today. up there.
We discussed making lot 2,
Two.
second one in the LMI lot
Might as
for
well
no,
make it-
for no solid reason other than we had to pick one and we discussed making that
Yeah,
be it.
because, yeah,
You don't want it to be one of the 2 corner ones.
right.
Correct.
So it has to be one of the 2 inner ones.
Either 2 or 3, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay,
The one that used to have a tree.
all righty.
That's now an
Okay,
equal.
we'll proceed
What else,
from
Kelly,
there.
are you worried about on that? Is there something else that
Oh,
you need some kind of general consensus?
That's, get all this together and then,
And I know you gotta get with Mitch and get him to do it and so on and so forth. Okay.
Okay,
Do you need any kind of motions on any of that kind of stuff, or are you okay?
I think we've got the guidance here,
Good.
because it'll all come back in contracts
Yeah.
to you anyway. All righty. Item number 6 is to consider tentative union contract agreements for the West Branch Police Department and the Public Works Department. From Dan's memo, you can see what the highlights were for both of them. Pretty much the Public Works highlights, we're gonna, sick leave will be converted to PTO, which is the unused PTO converts to vacation if major sick leave, bank is full. Vacation carryover increases from 40 to 80 hours. Life insurance increases from 30,000 to 50,000. 2 employees may be paid $10 a month for certified pool operation certification. Wage increases, it's a 3-year contract. First year, 3%, second year, 3%, third year, 0%. Health insurance deductibles increases from 300, 600 to 500, 1,000. The employee share health insurance premium increases capped at 20% of $140 per year, which is kind of difficult to explain, but I'll try real quick. At the present time, the employees are paying a certain percentage of the insurance of their family premiums, which is around $130 right now at this time. What will happen under this new contract, if the premiums go up, say like if they go up at $100, then 20% of that $100 would be $20. That would be added on to that 131. If the premiums go up to $150, the cap then kicks in of 140, which instead of the $30 additional in premiums, it would only be $28. And that $28 is the max over the 3-year period per year, or if premiums go up. The other thing is, if they go down, they also reap the benefits of that. The city will pay an additional $25 for family dental insurance for a total of $50. That's the Public Works highlights. The police highlights, additional shifts may be worked in 4-hour increments, not required to work on scheduled day off before vacation, physical fitness incentive tests in May or June, wage increases of same contract, 3-year contract, 3% first year, 3% second year, 0% third year. Health insurance deductibles increases from 300, 600 to 500,000. The employee share of the health insurance premium increases capped at 20%, $140, same as Public Works. City pays for additional $25 for family dental for a total of $50. Same as Public Works, and life insurance increases from $30,000 to $50,000. Those are what bargaining committees have tentatively agreed to, and this is what city has also, negotiation has agreed to with mediation, through mediation.
You want them together or separately, or what do you
Well, you
wish?
can do them together as one motion.
I would make a motion to approve both the Public Works and the police union contracts.
Support.
There's a motion with support. And remember, this is tentative because
Right.
we're still gonna have to go through each side will get the contracts, and we'll have to go through them, read them side by side, and make sure that everything's in there, that everything was agreed to. And the union send that over to Dan this afternoon, and he forwarded the email to me and to Leslie, so we got those that we can, and they also got them at the bargaining units, so they can look at them, make sure everything's there.
But assuming nobody's made any mistakes,
Right.
these agreements
That's-
have already
that's
been
what's-
reached with the
right,
union,
yep,
so, okay.
yep.
All right,
And they've been ratified by him.
okay. Well, I don't know who all was involved, but I guess I just quickly, before we vote, would like to thank Dan and Leslie and you, Mayor, whoever else, and obviously our union employee representatives for getting this all worked out and done. It's good to have it done for another 3 years.
Thank you. Roll call.
Raleigh,
Aye.
Stewart,
Aye.
Lees,
Aye.
West.
Aye.
Crowner.
Aye.
Motion carried. Any old business? Anyone wishing to address the council matters we did discuss or didn't discuss tonight? Please rise. Entertain the motion to adjourn.
Oh, so moved.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.
37.